What's up, guys? It's Chachi Power here to do a quick Toys R Us slash Walgreens slash eBay haul and a little update on something else I did. But yeah, so I went to Toys R Us today, not expecting to find anything. You guys know my back is not good, but it's definitely much better. I was able to move around, so went to see the chiropractor, all that stuff, and on the way there are two Toys R Us, so I happened to stop there, and I found these things. I went nuts today, folks. I actually found my favorite figures. You guys know I love, movieverse figures. They're the best things on the planet. Not! Yeah, so obviously you're wondering why the hell I have these pieces of crap. And if you guys like these figures, I'm sorry for calling them pieces of crap, but whatever. That's just my opinion. They are obviously just made to make money off the movie. But anyway, I have these here because I got them for free. So I took them. Might as well. I was actually going to leave them. I told the lady, nah, that's okay. But then I'm thinking like, well, they're free figures. Might as well get them. Someone will want them. But yeah, so I have Thundercracker here, Autobot Armor Topspin, and Sideswipe. And what else did I pick up? I also picked up Air Raid. And Air Raid I think I'm going to keep. I just saw a review of that on Collection DX. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of neat for a movie figure, I guess. Don't worry, guys, I'm not going to get into the whole movie thing. I don't plan on doing anything like that. I may review the free ones just for the hell of it. But here's the real thing. All right, well, actually, that's a Toys R Us whole thing, and I'll explain how I got them free in a second. I also got the Robots in Disguise Viacon. Alright, and the reason I got this is because I have the first edition and the Japanese edition, and at some point I did mention I was going to do a comparison of all three together in case you guys have not found the Viacon or are debating which Viacon to get. But I think so much time has passed by that I'm sure whoever wanted a Viacon already bought one, and you guys already seen the reviews, you already know which one, but I'm still going to do that comparison. But I found that one at Walgreens, out of all places. I went to get, I forgot what I went to get. It's probably something with my back. And I saw it, so I got it. But the real reason I went to Toys R Us today, alright, was to get these guys. The real reason was to look for figures that my friend, you guys know I always talk about Leonardo, and then my other friend, Juan Fernando, which I did both interviews for each guy. Check them out. They're somewhere else on the channel here. But I did interviews with those guys. I'm good friends with them, so I decided I'd do them a favor and pick them up some Generations figures. The thing is, I bought these without knowing exactly what they wanted. It was a little tough communicating with them, through Facebook and being at Toys R Us. But I just grabbed whatever was there. All right. So I grabbed two wheelies. Believe it or not, I know a lot of you are like, "Oh my God, you just took everything off the shelves," and I pretty much did. I know you guys are going to hate me for that, but I'm not hoarding these. I found there was a lot of cliff jumpers. I saw maybe 3 swerves, and there was, believe it or not, a lot of wheelies. Those usually are not anywhere. There was actually, I guess they had just put them out in both the Toys R Us that I went, because they were so full from the racks, like when they stack them like on the pins and then they kind of stick out like this on the pegs. That's how they were, full of the Asian exclusive Generations. So I picked these up. The cliff jumper I got for myself because I want to try and do something with that head. These are usually very impossible to get. Now, because I did end up talking to them a little bit further, I know they wanted other figures, and when I went back they were all gone, guys. All I did was get something to eat, talk to them online for a second through my phone, went back, everything was gone. So all the New Jersey scalpers hit it up and bought everything else out. So what happened is I bought a bunch of these, and when I went to the other Toys R Us I picked up a couple more, the other ones, the cliff jumper or whatever, and then they told me that they had a spend $25 and you get a free Transformer. So I tried to get a free Generations figure, but they weren't down for that. They almost gave it to me. They're like, just do it because it's the same value, whatever. They said $15.99 value. But the girl insisted on getting the little tag, and then she told me, oh, it's for the movie ones. And I said, oh, damn it. So that's why I picked up the movie ones. So at the place where I got the 2, I got the 1 free figure, and I'm thinking like, damn, I just bought a bunch of Transformers at the other Toys R Us. I didn't get any free figures. So I went back to that one, and I explained the situation. The lady was really cool. She's like, yeah, go grab the figure. So I grabbed the figure. I bring it back to the thing, and she's like, you bought enough Transformers here to get 3 more free ones. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. How awesome is that? So she actually rang everything separately so that it would be 25 on each thing, and that's how I got all the free movie figures. I'm sure you guys are all excited by this stupid story of mine, but I figured I'd share it with you guys. So I do want to show you one more thing that I got. And before I forget, I want to throw this in here real quick. This wasn't originally part of this video, but if you guys watch Quest Life, he's a subscriber of mine. He's also a video reviewer, has a channel. Check it out. Or if you're watching it, you know you buy Blu-rays, or if you guys watch his channel, you know he buys Blu-rays and stuff. This is the first time I mentioned any Blu-ray, but he had gotten Battle Royale, which is that Japanese movie that a lot of people say Hunger Games ripped off. I don't know about that. I haven't watched Hunger Games. I really don't care to watch it. But this is Battle Royale. I picked the Blu-ray up. Now, I was originally going to pick this Blu-ray up before, and it was 15 bucks, whatever. And then I saw this, a different cover. The other one had like the 2 kids on the front. And then this one was just the little uniform tie here. And it turns out it's got 4 discs. So I'm thinking it's going to cost more. It costs the same. So I'm glad I held out. I guess they upgraded the Blu-ray. I'm not new to the movie. I probably watched this movie when some of the people that are watching my videos were probably still breastfeeding. But I had a fan sub one, which was alright. But now this is a legit release. Hopefully the subtitles are better. But great movie. It's about a bunch of students that have to kill each other, basically, for somebody to survive. I'm not going to get into the whole story. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but if you get a chance, I think it's on Netflix if you want to watch Netflix, or if you have it, whatever. It's one of those streaming videos, so definitely watch Battle Royale or pick up the Blu-ray. I mean, HD, 4 discs, awesome, 15 bucks. And quickly, one more thing. Also got this buggy truck dozer, which is a die-cast robot car. I'm going to do a review on this real quick too, so ready for this, guys? This is what else I got. I was actually been waiting for this for a little while. And actually this is one of those things, if you were paying attention to my vlogs before, I mentioned that I had set this aside at the Comic-Con. I said I'll come back and get this, they got so many, and they ended up being sold out completely. They wouldn't even sell me the display one because it had already been open. I don't know, whatever. But I got this, haha, SH Figuarts King Ghidorah. Alright, yeah, so you'll see it's a gigantic box, it's a gigantic figure. He's not in here because I don't want to spoil the surprise, because right after I'm done with this vlog, I'm going to make a quick video on it. It's not going to be a full review because I don't want to show all the stupid flame effects and everything, so it's not going to be a complete review. It's just going to be showing you guys a figure. It'll be on my Chachi Power channel though, not this channel, because this one's the one for robots. But check this out. So this was on eBay. It was labeled as a 9-inch. I think it was Ghidorah or Godzilla. Like whoever listed it did not even care about detailing the name on the description. It just literally said 9-inch Ghidorah. It showed the Ghidorah just standing there. It looked like a small vinyl figure. And then when you see the 9 inches, you think, oh, it's a small vinyl figure. But I decided to click on it anyway. Opened up, and the rest of the picture allowed me to see that it was this. And the bidding was, or I don't know, at around 16 bucks or something like that. And it was only like 2 days left, so I said, well, I'll give it a shot. I'll put up to 60 bucks there. Yeah, and I won it right at basically the maximum bid that I put on it. But the person selling it obviously didn't know what this was. I don't know if it's some ex-girlfriend that's selling stuff, or ex-wife, or somebody, not necessarily trying to point out all the females, but usually that's how it works out. Because whoever this person was knew nothing of this. They didn't label it as SH Figuarts. They didn't even write down anything in the description that would make you think that this thing is important. But here's the thing. So it was open. It's brand new because everything else is taped up inside. But right here, this box is not going to open on its own, right? It's, you know, the seal is broken, but they took the fat wrapping tape that you wrap like boxes with, and I'm not talking the cheap stuff that you can just, it's the type that you if you squeeze with your hands, it sticks to your hand. And they taped the whole box as if it's like meant to go through like war or something without opening. And you're probably thinking, why would they tape it up so much if they're gonna, you know, put it in a box and ship it? That's because they didn't put it in a box to ship it. They literally taped this up, right? And you'll see it's got a window, right? These windows are not like bulletproof, like whoever's handling it can squish right through. They stuck this in the bag, and they folded the corners of the bag around the box, and then they shipped it like that. And luckily, I might be mistaken, I think it was coming from New York, so I don't think it spent too much time being handled, which is why it's in sort of good shape. Now, I don't know what kind of material Bondi uses. It's a matte finish or satin finish box, but that tape I was able to peel off without damaging the surface on this. It didn't leave residue. I don't know if they sprinkle crack. I don't know what they do to this box, but I was actually able to take the packing tape off. And that packing tape was strong, believe me. It wasn't easy to peel it off, but it didn't do anything to the box. It didn't rip it. It didn't take any of the satin finish off. It was really crazy. So still overall pretty good deal. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you head over to the Chachi Para channel probably this weekend whenever I get a chance, as long as his back isn't killing me. And today is Friday. Hopefully I'll have this vlog up. But today also, if you're watching this video now, you might want to head over to Collection DX YouTube channel, because I'm going to have the video up for this Dark Energon Optimus. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put Megatron first or Optimus first. You know what I mean? I didn't want to blow my load with the famous figure, and then people are like, Megatron. But to me, Megatron is the one I blow my load with. Or I don't even know what that means. You know what I mean? One I prefer more than the other. I don't know what you guys prefer, but I figured let's do Optimus Prime first. He's the most obvious one. And then Megatron, because this is my favorite of the two. Of the two, this is definitely cool. And you know, I do want to say that these are BBTS exclusives. They sent it to us at Collection DX to review. I was the fortunate one to get them, so thank you, BBTS. And if you want to get yours, that's where you're going to get them. These are BBTS exclusives. Dark Energon. I'm also going to get the Starscream that I got on my own, coming soon, and also the General, the Viacon General, that white Takara figure, and Wild Rider. That's the name. I got that one too, so look for those reviews. If you stuck this far in the video, you might as well listen to the rest of what I got to say, but I got other stuff coming. I got the Mazinger DX, which is still in the warehouse at BBTS. If you guys ordered that through BBTS, you're not going to get the outer shipping box, that brown box that they ship from Japan. You're going to get just the box alone, which is fine if you're not a big box guy, but I usually like to have those boxes because they're exactly the same size as the inner box, so you don't have extra space in there, wasting space when you go to store it. But what they're doing, because it's so expensive, they're not shipping them in those boxes because they don't want someone to receive it and it turns out the box inside is smashed, because they ship those alone. They don't come like 4 to a case. It's 1 per case. So what they're doing is inspecting the inner boxes, and then they're wrapping it and put it in their own boxes. So that's something to look out for in case you guys need to have that outer shipping box, because you know, the jumbo Go Lion that Toynami did, those had brown boxes on the outside that were numbered. There's 500 of each made, and they were numbered 1 to 500 or whatever. If they, I don't know if they have like more than 500, but they were numbered. When I got mine, it didn't have an outer box. So anybody who ordered from BBTS, those Go Lions, they didn't get the outer box, and a lot of people complain because now that kills the resale value. You want to sell it, no one knows what number it is. It could be number 500, it could be number 1, which could add, you know, add value if you guys look into that. And me as a collector, I understand that. I save boxes, but again, like if I get a messed up box, I'm not going to cry over it. Otherwise, I'd be crying over the King Ghidorah, which I sort of complained. I'm not going to lie, I complained a little bit to myself, but overall, at the end of the day, it's a freaking box. What's inside is what matters. But I know a lot of you guys are big box guys, so just, if you got it from BBTS, don't expect the outer shipping box. Don't feel like you need to complain to them because you don't get an outer box. So I'm getting that very soon. But the one that's on its way, and it's been on its way, it feels like forever, is Masterpiece Soundwave. It seems like everybody that ordered through BBTS is getting theirs, and it might be because they're higher profile people on YouTube. They probably sent them out earlier, but I'm getting that. The review's not going to be crazy because I'm sure you've seen 10, maybe 12 reviews already. You're not going to want to watch me with my boring voice. This is the head and this is the articulation. I'm going to try and knock that review out, just pointing out the cool stuff. I'm going to try and do some cool photography or something to keep it interesting, because I know you guys have seen the video already. And also today what popped up on BBTS, and thank you Leonardo, my friend from Colombia, for letting me know, the Menasor pre-orders from Fans Project popped up on BBTS today, and of course knocked those out. Got those. Then my other friend that I got the other Generations figures for, he I guess talked me into pre-ordering the Predacon from Mastermind Creations. I don't know if I'm going to keep that pre-order. I keep going back and forth because my experience with pre-ordering a combiner, especially when there's two different ones out there. There's a Mastermind Creations and then there's another one. I forgot who's making the other one. But what happened with Hercules, I ordered Hercules over the Giant thinking, oh, Hercules is going to be awesome. I ended up loving the Giant, and because I saw how good the Giant was, I literally, honestly, as weird as it sounds, I have him laying right on the floor. I can't say I have a lot of love for my Hercules. It's a great figure as long as you never mess around with the Giant. Now, if you've handled both and you like the Hercules more, that's your thing. It's an opinion. But to me, Hercules is great for what it is, but I'm more of a G1 sort of person. Not necessarily that I prefer the style of G1, or let me rephrase that. I prefer figures to be modern, but really remind you of the G1. Now, the Hercules is great. It's got a lot of detail and stuff, but that's not what I'm down with. I'm down with how the Giant is, which is modern, but it still retains, especially the colors. Colors are dead on. So I don't want to do that thing with the Predacon. Order the Predacon, because there's not even color pictures of it. And then the other Predacon comes out and turns out I like that one more. So I'm going to knock off those pre-orders. Speaking of pre-orders, I got a confirmation after paying for Soundwave and Mazinger DX. I get a notification from BBTS that I have pre-ordered products available, which is always a good thing, except if you just spend a bunch on other stuff. So I got the confirmation that the Seekers, the Asian Elite Seekers, the Ace and Elites, whatever, all 6 Seekers came out at the same time, which was a big blow to me. Sounds weird saying blow, if you guys have your minds in the gutter. But yeah, so those things are, I didn't even leave them in the pile of loot. I clicked that button. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you order from PBTS, when you pay for something that says ship my loot now, I hit that right away. So hopefully I'm going to get that review for you guys right away. I don't know if there's reviews of that. I know there's pictures on the internet, but look out for that. I'm just tired of buying knockoffs and, you know, and having like those third-party things not fit it, like the Coronation that Leo got me. I have a knockoff Starscream, doesn't even fit. Now I got the best, in my opinion, the best version of Starscream there is, metallic paint. And yeah, all the other Seekers. So I'm going to have the best ones. It was worth it to invest in that. I'm sure if I need to get rid of them, I'll get my money back. And that's pretty much it. Because I have a bad back, I'm not doing a lot of reviews, but thank God there's a lot of stuff that I filmed that I'm able to edit while I'm in bed. So even though I'm sitting now, I got to get up because I can't leave my back muscles to get weak, because that's going to cause more problems, blah, 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 whatever the doctor says. So I try and alternate, but I can't stay up too long. So it's about that time. I'm going to get ready to get back to my computer, edit this video, put up Dark Energon Optimus, and then start working on all the other crap. But before I do that, I'm going to do a quick little video for Ghidra. So until next time, guys, bye-bye.